Welcome students to class 11 English classes conducted by your English teacher Monica Kaur. Before I start with Hornbill, I would like to request you all to like and subscribe my channel. Chapter 2, We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together, Part 9. Welcome back students to English classes of class 11, part 9 from Hornbill, chapter number 2, We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. Written by Gordon Cook and Ellen East. Today students, we are going to discuss the assignment questions, the main assignment questions plus the extra questions from the chapter itself. Okay, so let's start. The first question is, explain the horrifying incident on January 2, 1977. Now you have to write it like this. The incident was really a very bad and really a horrifying incident because the waves were so high. Even the ship was rising to its top. And not only this, that the whole sea was somewhere else, becoming against that the voyage of the author and his family, as well as against those two crew members. The wind voice was really means so much like that monster's voice. It was really very loud, and ship was totally unbalanced because of the waves and because of the wind. Okay, not only this, that the boat was also being hit by the waves so badly. Okay, that it was, I mean, for sure it was like that they were going to die. But suddenly what happened? That not only this was in their mind, but yes, on that day the narrator was being given a push up towards to inside the sea, and suddenly he was there going and drowning or sinking inside the sea by thinking that he was going to die. But what happened? Suddenly, with a miracle, his head popped out of the water, and there that he saw that he was not at all far away from the boat. He mustered up all his energy, all his courage, and went inside that the boat once again with the help of the guardrails that was there on the boat. Okay, and after climbing, students, that was not the end of that death trail. Okay, when he landed on the floor of the boat, again a very big wave came towards to the boat. It again made the boat to unbalance, and like this he was smashed inside the boat only by colliding his head, and because of that his teeth were broken, his left that ribs were also broken. He was bleeding a lot, but still he managed to grab the steering wheel so that he would able to position the steering wheel and save the big walker to turn over. I hope you people have understood how to write the answer. Okay. Now let's go on to the question number 2. Now the question number 2 is, what happened at 4 p.m. on January 4? After January 2, the January 3 was with the same thing. But January 3 little bit was much more better than the January 4, as well as the January 2. Sorry, it was much more better than the January 2. January 3 gone in somewhere else a relief. January 4, up to the evening, the day was really very nice. They were thinking that the weather would going to change, but two, they are much more awaited that hope of weather to be more and more that good, as well as more and more going to be what going to be better. Now what happened to that suddenly, means during the evening period of 4 o'clock, the waves started again. The wind started again with its speed. The black clouds started coming onto the sky. It started covering the sky, and whole of the sky was became again the dark, monstrous cloud. And that is why it is being again called the horrified January 4. Okay. Now next is the extra question, students. Do you think that that patience and endurance help us in all worst or odd situations? You have to write the answer according to the story, and you will write the answer like this: yes, we do agree that patience and endurance would always let us to succeed even when the situations are against us. Like from that from east of the Cape Town to till of the January 4, the whole of the family of the narrator as well as the crew member of that ship, they were fighting against the odd, worst, atrocious weather, but they did not surrender against the death. They work hard because they had the stamina to face or the ability to face any problem, and they showed us in the story whether it was on the part of Larry and Herb, who were pumping out the water non-stop from 15 hours. It was from the part of the narrator, who was even in bleeding still was covering the boat and double lashing the starboards to repair the boat and to help everyone to save. Even in the pain, Suzanne did not say anything to her father because she wanted him to work for everyone, not only for his children. Their Mary, who was always been a hopeful and supportive life partner, always standing behind him to help him. That was their zeal. And none other than Jonathan, who was a great support while giving a morale boost to his father by telling that he would not afraid to die because they all were together, because he loved his family, and they would going to die together, they would going to succeed together, everything they would going to do together only. So these things, because of the patience, because they waited, they did not create the chaos, they did not complain to each other, they did not put a blame to each other. That's why their patience and their ability not to kneel down in front of the death in the form of the sea monsters weather, that led them to win over their death. And after, at the end, they found their destination and they all were safe. I hope, students, you people have understood this video. I will be back with my next video. By that time, take good care of yourself. But before I sign off, students, what you have to do, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. And with that, students, what you have to do is, please do not forget to ring the bell icon for the further notifications.